When the world pushes a Sigma male to the edge, don't expect an explosion. Instead, expect unpredictability in the most hilarious way possible. Meet the Sigma male, cool, calm, and composed, but if you cross him, his anger is expressed with razor-sharp humor and wit. Today, we're diving into the surprisingly funny things Sigma males say when they're mad. Don't be fooled by the humor, though. Their words cut like a knife. In this exploration, we'll delve into how Sigma males use sarcasm, silence, and unexpected intellectual remarks as tools for expressing frustration. Chapter 1. The Power of the Silent Treatment. The first and perhaps most well-known response of the Sigma male to anger is the infamous silent treatment. But this isn't your typical silence. It's more like a loud, echoing quiet that speaks volumes without uttering a single word. Imagine a heated debate or argument. When most people would be throwing verbal punches, the Sigma male simply goes quiet. This silence isn't a sign of surrender. It's a psychological power move. For the Sigma male, silence communicates their disinterest in wasting energy on pointless arguments. It's their way of saying, "I'm too evolved for this." The amusing part: people often misinterpret this silence. Some see it as a form of defeat, while others might view it as indifference. But in reality, it's neither. This is the storm itself, not the calm before it. The Sigma male uses silence as both a shield and a weapon, making it one of the most baffling and amusing tools in their arsenal. Opponents often find themselves frustrated, waiting for a response that never comes. It's like yelling into a void and waiting for an echo, only to be met with nothing but emptiness. This silence becomes a form of emotional chess, where the Sigma male silently declares checkmate, leaving their adversary baffled and unsure of how to proceed. In the end, this quiet form of defiance not only disarms, but also entertains. Who knew silence could be so hilarious? Chapter 2. The Sarcastic Sigma, wielding wit with precision. When silence isn't enough, Sigma males turn to sarcasm, their secret weapon. Their mastery of sarcasm isn't just a coping mechanism. It's a finely tuned tool used to deflect confrontation and diffuse tension in an argument. Sarcasm for the Sigma male isn't merely dismissive. It's clever, cutting, and unexpectedly funny. Imagine a situation where you're having a heated argument about punctuality, and the Sigma male, already irritated, hits you with a line like, "Oh, I didn't realize we were running on your time." It's sharp, sarcastic, and leaves you speechless. The brilliance lies in how effortlessly they use humor to turn a tense situation into something laughably trivial. Sarcasm becomes the Sigma's armor, helping them maintain their cool. While their words may sting, they are often wrapped in enough humor that it's hard to be genuinely offended. Sigma males rarely yell or get overly emotional. Instead, they let sarcasm do the talking, keeping them in control while keeping everyone else on their toes. Chapter 3. Philosophical Fury, turning anger into a lecture. If sarcasm isn't enough, Sigma males have another card up their sleeve: philosophical fury. This is where anger meets deep intellectualism, resulting in a reaction that leaves people more confused than hurt. When a Sigma male is frustrated, expect them to philosophize their feelings rather than throw tantrums. Instead of saying, "I'm mad at you," you might hear something more along the lines of, "Your behavior makes me question the fundamental nature of our relationship and whether we, as humans, are capable of genuine connection." It's a deep, philosophical take on anger that turns an argument into an existential crisis. This method of responding, with profound intellectual reflections, can be both amusing and infuriating for the person on the receiving end. Imagine expecting an argument and suddenly being thrust into a debate about human nature and communication. It's bewildering but also highly entertaining. This approach reflects the Sigma male's introspective nature and their tendency to see every situation, even conflict, as an opportunity for intellectual discourse. Chapter 4. The Lone Wolf's Growl, a silent escape. When Sigma males are truly angry, their natural instinct is to retreat into solitude. Known for their solitary tendencies, they would much rather be alone than deal with confrontation head-on. Imagine a Sigma male, irritated after a rough day, silently grabbing his laptop and heading for a long, solitary walk. This is the Sigma male's version of a tantrum, not with raised voices or physical outbursts, but with quiet, reflective isolation. The humor here lies in the sheer contrast between their reaction and what others might expect. While some people express anger by making a scene, the Sigma male chooses to quietly disappear, leaving others bewildered. You might see them pack up their belongings mid-argument and vanish, leaving behind only their frustration and a sense of mysterious solitude. This retreat isn't avoidance, but rather a deeply ingrained part of the Sigma male's process for dealing with anger. It's how they regain control and internalize their emotions. And sometimes, when they return from their self-imposed isolation, they come back with an amusing one-liner or a deep philosophical insight. Either way, their solitary retreat becomes an amusing, yet powerful, way to handle frustration. Chapter 5. Minimalistic Rage. Subtlety as an art form. Sigma males are masters of minimalism, even in anger. When they're upset, don't expect a loud confrontation or a barrage of complaints. Instead, their anger is a quiet storm, subtle but powerful. Imagine a Sigma male at a coffee shop who gets the wrong order. Instead of causing a scene, they'll simply stare at the cup with an expression that says, "Really?" This minimalistic expression of frustration often flies under the radar, but is loaded with meaning. It's almost poetic in its understatement. In a meeting where a Sigma male's idea is stolen, they won't storm out or make accusations. Instead, they might lean back, cross their arms, and say, "Well, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery." This kind of minimalistic rage is so understated that it can often go unnoticed by others, making it even more amusing. The subtlety with which Sigma males express their anger is an art form. They don't waste energy on unnecessary drama. Instead, they let their understated actions and witty comments speak for themselves, often leaving everyone else unaware of just how angry they really are. Chapter 6. Intellectual Insults, a master class in cleverness. When all else fails, Sigma males resort to intellectual insults, cutting, profound, and always thought-provoking. Rather than hurling generic insults, Sigma males craft critiques that are so intellectually sharp, they leave the recipient both insulted and impressed. Imagine being in a heated argument, and instead of hearing a typical insult, the Sigma male delivers a critique so well articulated and deep that you're left contemplating it long after the conversation has ended. Their insults often come with layers of meaning, designed to provoke thought rather than merely belittle. What makes these intellectual insults so funny? The sheer genius behind them. The person on the receiving end is left scrambling to decipher the hidden meanings, while the Sigma male calmly retreats, satisfied with their intellectual victory. It's less about the insult itself and more about the cleverness with which it's delivered. Chapter 7. The Unexpected Outburst, Calm Turned Chaos. Sigma males are known for their calm and composed demeanor, which is why it's so unexpected when they finally lose their cool. It's like witnessing a serene lake suddenly transform into a raging storm. These outbursts are rare, but when they happen, they're as surprising as they are amusing. Imagine a Sigma male, usually the epitome of calmness, suddenly expressing anger with an uncharacteristic outburst. It's so out of the ordinary that it catches everyone off guard, making the situation almost comical. Their outburst doesn't consist of profanities or physical aggression, but instead manifests as a sharp, intellectual critique or sarcastic comment that leaves everyone more confused than offended. The humor in these unexpected outbursts lies in their rarity. Sigma males don't get angry often. So, when they do, it's like a surprise performance that no one saw coming. But even in these moments of anger, they manage to maintain their signature wit and intellect, making their outbursts both entertaining and thought-provoking. Chapter 8. Self-reflective anger, a conversation with themselves. Lastly, Sigma males have a unique way of dealing with anger that involves turning inward. Rather than lashing out at others, they engage in deep, self-reflective conversations with themselves. It's like watching a one-man show where the Sigma male debates his own thoughts and feelings. Imagine a Sigma male pacing around a room, muttering to himself, and occasionally throwing up his hands in frustration. It's as if he's trying to convince himself of something, locked in a heated debate with his own emotions. This self-reflective anger can be both amusing and enlightening, as it gives us a glimpse into the complex world of Sigma males. This internal dialogue is a testament to the Sigma male's introspective nature. They don't just feel anger, they analyze it, break it down, and try to understand it. It's an approach that leads to personal growth, but it can also lead to some hilarious moments of self-debate. Conclusion: the hilarious and complex world of Sigma male anger. In exploring the unique ways Sigma males express anger, we uncover a world of humor, wit, and introspection. From sarcastic remarks to intellectual outbursts, Sigma males handle their frustration in ways that are both entertaining and enlightening. So, the next time you encounter a Sigma male in a moment of anger, pay close attention. You might just learn something, and you'll definitely have a laugh along the way. Do you resonate with the ideas I shared in this video? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you're interested in more content about Sigma males, explore the other videos on this channel. Thanks for watching.